We're going to see more and more instability. And the fact that the Fed is going to raise interest rates to combat inflation because they know inflation is really much worse than they're letting on. And the inflation of today is starkly different from the inflation that we faced in 1979 because the world is massively different. And it has to do with an inflation strain that's much more difficult to combat without major disruptions to the global economy. And a lot of it has to do with the fact that we have such massive debt levels. And so we're going to see very different type of inflation, and what they're trying to fight is the inflation. So we're seeing the last chance to exit, but what's going to happen is people are going to stay in the markets and they're going to take that risk. So that's what the astrology is indicating. And this is just the beginning. So this is the countdown to the next recession. And here's when it will strike. So if we look at the chart, right, we go back historically at all the different bubbles, we can say that the time of the next recession will be sometime around into May of 2023. So we are now moving into a recession. I think it's going to feel more like a depression. They won't use that word. Of course, they can't use that word, especially with Biden. They will not use that word. If it was Trump, right, they would use that word immediately. We're in a depression. We don't even have to declare it. But with Biden, they will never say the word. In fact, I believe they won't even say the word recession, but it will feel more like a depression. So we go into a full depressionary cycle sometime between now and May of 2023. So it's not like a one-day event. I think we need to get out of our, like a lot of astrologers, because they want to get a lot of hits on YouTube, they'll mention a date and everyone will follow that date. It's more of a transition. So I believe we start moving into recession by March of this year, and between March of 2022 and May of 2023. And between now and then, we could see a major stock market correction or a crash or a bubble crash of some type happen, or a set of mini crashes where the stock market tries to recover. Everyone thinks it's fine, and then it crashes again, and they cease trading for a while. So we're going to see a lot more of that happen between March. It could happen even sooner than March, but we're going to see something happen by early February. That will be that uh-oh moment, and I believe it's going to be with you-know-who, China.
The full presentation of this webinar is available in the Global Transformation Astrology membership at gta.williamstickevers.com.